All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Steph from Blossom Home Wellness, owner. I am the owner of Blossom Home Wellness, which is a women's wellness studio. And I'm starting on the ground today. That was Zoe, in case you saw. Zoe, our emotional support coach, studio dog. And she's following somebody because she loves people. I'm on the ground because we're gonna work on straight leg sit-ups today. Straight leg sit-ups are something that are a little tough for people. It's been magical to watch my clients in my own studio, in my classes, gain the strength to do these. So I'm gonna show these to you and then show you a few modifications to work towards doing these in their full range of motion. So here's how we do them. This is how they look. And then what do you do about this? Okay, so I'm gonna start feet straight. So straight leg sit-ups, as the name implies. I'm gonna roll down like a Pilates roll down, and I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna touch my shins, okay? So a Pilates roll down looks like this, where I'm disarticulating my spine. So I am going little segment by segment, and I'm coming all the way down, and then touching, and then we roll, heels stay down, and you roll all the way back up. That is a roll down in Pilates, roll down, roll up. We're gonna do a real fast version of that, okay? So it looks like this, touch. Now, this is a hard one for several reasons. One, if you've got a little bit of a cookie pouch, this one's tough to get around the cookie pouch. So I'll show you some options for that. Two, this one's tough if you don't have a really long midline control, so all the muscles are all dialed in and your pelvic floor is dialed in to work. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna show you, so what I just showed you is the full range of motion. I'm gonna show you a couple modifications for this one as things to work towards, okay? So we're gonna be here, couple of options. You can bend your knees and come up and touch and down. You can straighten your legs back out and you can just come up part way. You're only coming up as high, kind of like you're trying to grab a rope and down. So you're reaching for the rope and down. So that is a precursor to the full straight leg sit-up. So these are tough for a lot of folks. So if you find yourself being someone that struggles with these, start with less is more on these ones. So start with that first, either those first two options I showed you, or don't do these at all. Use them as a goal for later. But they are an excellent midline building, stability and endurance building movement. So you're just gonna start long, roll up, tap, roll back down. You're not flopping. You are controlled down, controlled up, touch your shins. But do not worry about it if you don't have these yet. I have other videos to show you other versions of core type movements that you can do instead, so you don't feel like you're never gonna get here. There's lots of options. We gotta do the stuff before we can do the fancy stuff like this. If you found this helpful at all, please like and subscribe. You can find my socials at the same name, Blossom Whole Wellness. Please share with friends. If you have any questions or you want me to do a little bit of a different demo video on something regarding this movement, please leave those comments in the captions so that way, or in the comments, so that way I can address your questions or your needs. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks again for joining us, and I'll see you at another demo video. There you go, we're done.